Wow, it's July already, and time just seems to be moving at a quicker pace. That's part of that ascension spiral staircase. And we are moving into higher frequency energy. Earth is coming along with us, all the creatures, the collective, everyone is shifting. And it is up to you to continue to ground and maintain that frequency of love that resides right here in your heart. July is going to be a perfect expression of that opportunity to connect with your heart space and allow unconditional love to come forward. I've been noticing when I'm out and about, more people are just seem to be more friendly. They seem to be more receptive to just smiles and a little bit of light. And when we could share our light like that throughout the day, it really helps to lift the collective and everyone around you. So we've spent the month of May and June really focusing on the lower three chakras, and there's going to be a lot of energy focus there as well. A lot of the upgrades, the downloads, the activations that we've been receiving have been focused on the lower three chakras, a lot of root stuff, which has really been allowing us the opportunity to remain stable or become stabilized within our body and more secure within our body. And that really is the first step, because from that point, we could springboard into freeing up the energy that is stuck within the remaining chakras. It's all about coming into coherence, getting everything into balance. We're going to be experiencing a lot of crown chakra upgrades. You may be experiencing some tingling in that area. We've got a lot of energy coming in, a lot of connecting to the higher realms, a lot of crown chakra stuff, a lot of visionary types of situations, a lot of feeling really in a space of an in-between type of situation where we've got one foot into the old reality and we're stepping one foot into the new reality. And that really becomes empowering because it gives you an opportunity to really anchor in and stabilize in the body and trust in what's happening. In order to move through these frequency shifts and manifest a new timeline, a new Earth timeline, we need to really be able to trust in the process and let go of the old. So you're going to be experiencing more of the old emotions, the stuff that really held you back, that was really buried in the subconscious in your past, is going to start coming forward now as you find yourself more in this nebulous space of a void. It's going to allow or open up a doorway to allow some of that older, dense energy to come up, to be felt. It's important to remain at ease with it when it rises up. Create that space, breathe, and allow yourself to feel it. Don't avoid it. Don't distract yourself. Feel it. That is the alchemization process as the heart continues to activate and come online. The energy is moving from the lower three chakras up into the heart space. And the heart is the amazing, magical alchemizer of this dense energy. So allow it to do its thing. Sit and feel that love, that compassion, that gratitude, that joy with awareness, conscious intent. Get in there and allow yourself to find it, discover it, and feel it. And do it in the midst of the density as it rises up. Again, that is that energy coming up from the lower three chakras up into the heart space. Now, as it gets up here, then it starts to flow up through here. That's why we're receiving these crown chakra activations. It's opening everything up, and everything in between is being balanced. You may find yourself more apt to verbalize or vocalize or express that loving intention, holding that space and expressing it and vocalizing it, like I said earlier, with smiles, strangers, small chit chat, things like that, just to brighten somebody's day. That is that energy releasing and moving up your central channel from the lower three chakras. We've been doing so much work down there, a lot of stiffness, back pain, things like that, maybe shallow breathing. We've brought awareness to it to get the breath deep into the lower lobes of the lungs, down into the belly, releasing all of that density, creating so much space. It is now coming up into the heart. So you're going to find yourself experiencing spontaneous moments of joy and gratitude. Don't worry about where it's coming from. That's the heart chakra balancing your higher multidimensional energy moving through it. And the more you allow that process to unfold, the more it comes up here for you to be able to perceive it and allow it to reflect out into your reality. So July is going to be a lot about really starting to experience some of that joy and love manifesting in reality externally. I'm not talking about focusing on what's happening in the world with the news, that kind of thing, but in your immediate vicinity, in your field around you, close proximity, you're going to start to notice that. So allow that energy to come forward and reflect out. You're like a walking electromagnetic spectrum of love. And as you move through your day, through this time-space reality into different stores or wherever you're going to work, to the office, to school, whatever it is, you are coming up against lower frequencies and you are affecting it in a positive way. You are showing others who they are by being an embodied version of your higher self. So through this month, the month of July, I want you to really focus on embodying your higher self. Where can you express that energy out and about in the collective? Where can you have an effect on the collective energy field? Okay, we want to bring this forward, and we want to bring it forward from the perspective of our higher self. Embody that energy, become that energy, stay fully grounded in your body and anchored into the planet, and allow that to come down, bounce up, and reflect out into your field and have an effect on everyone around you. You're going to start to realize that you're becoming a magnet. People are going to start to notice you more. They're going to be drawn to you. They may not know why. Most of the time it's happening subconsciously for them, but they're being guided by their higher self to show the ego, to show the mind who they really are. And they are seeing that in you. So keep that front and center in your awareness, especially for this month, as this energy continues to pour in. Be the reflection of who everyone is. That is the soul, the higher self, a multidimensional being of unconditional love, and reflect that right back to them. That plants seeds, and that allows those seeds to germinate, and more of the collective will start to awaken to their inner truth. They're feeling it deep inside. We're all receiving this energy. This high frequency light was all focused on the lower chakras. They're feeling it too. They may be suffering because of it, because they have not brought the awareness to the process of what's happening. They have not chosen to let go of old limiting beliefs and programming. We can show them another way of being. You have been doing the work, and it is time now to really reflect that new state of being that you have become and get it out there. That is the way to step through the doorway to new earth. We need to become our higher self. We need to fully embody that energy. At the beginning, when you first awakened, you've had all these amazing experiences. That was the path to show you how, or to guide you forward, how to move forward. There comes a point in the awakening journey where you need to actually start living as that energy. And we're at that point now that will open the doorway, that is setting the frequency of the grid and allowing new earth to start to manifest. So new earth will manifest through you, and you are that powerful. Do not forget that. Become your higher self, live as the embodiment of your higher self, and reflect that energy out for others. That is universe changing stuff. That's how powerful you are. And together, just think of what we can accomplish, what we can do, what we can bring forward, what we can manifest together. It's going to be on the likes of things we can't even imagine. My guides have been sharing that with me. What we thought when we first awakened that new earth might look like, we can't even imagine. We can't even imagine the connections we're going to have with our multidimensional guides. Okay, it may have looked a certain way when we first awakened. It's going to be vastly different. We can't, at our level of consciousness, really grab hold of what that experience is going to look like. But as we continue to rise in frequency and ground more of that consciousness, higher frequency energy, higher frequency light, we will start to be able to experience what the future, what new earth is going to look like. Okay. And that future is really a rising up in frequency. Those timelines collapse, they come together, we rise in frequency, and we allow a whole new reality to come forward. One that doesn't really look like we thought it would look like from the perspective of a linear 3D thinking brain or thinking mind. It is so much more amazing, so much more spectacular. And those of you who have really been doing the work might start to really open up to what that could possibly look like. And that is so, so exciting. So detach a little bit from what you thought, how you thought things were going to unfold. And remember, we're here to experience the journey. We want to be detached. We want to be guided. We want to stay in the flow. We want to bring forward our higher self and unconditional love and watch the magic unfold. So, so powerful. Thank you.